Hello my precious cinnamon rolls, my name is Fofo and I'm here back again playing Cinders, and again I apologise for the lack of video last week. I was sick. So previously we started Cinders and we're going to town and we got some extra sovereigns from haggling with Tobias. So as it says, I really missed the old days when Tobias and I played together. I'm so glad I could see him again. And I even have an extra 25 sovereigns for myself. This icon in the corner on the top right here indicates that my choices have made a difference as a consequence, which is the extra 25 sovereigns. I could stop by the tavern and treat myself with this money, but if I brought it back to Carmosa, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. We're going in the inn. This place looks so full of life, although to be fair it's a little bit shady too. I hear that this inn attracts some of the less honest people in town. At least it's exciting. People here naturally know how to have fun. It's nothing like that stiff and proper place that I'm forced to call home. Carmosa and her daughters are all too proud to do anything fun. Well, I'm not going to be like that. I'll order a huge meal and a beer to go with it. Oh, the captain of the guard is still here. He's all alone in the corner. I wonder if he'd let me sit with him. Approach him. Okay. I'm already spending time drinking beer at the tavern. I might as well just take the plunge. Well, he's looking at me at least, but he's not even talking. Hello? Hello. Do you mind if I sit here? There are plenty of free tables in here, but it seems like you've already made up your mind. He has too many belts. Thank you, I just wanted to chat with you if that's okay. Are you really the captain of the Prince's Guard? I am. He doesn't talk much. The king appointed me to this position himself. Ever since his death 2 years ago, I've served the prince. And how is the prince doing? What is it like to serve under him? Do you like it? He's the prince, my ruler and liege. That's all that matters for me. Oh, I see. Oh, I saw you rescue that kidnapped child this morning. That was really impressive. It was simply my duty, I suppose. What should I say to him? Do you really have to kill them? So you do really have to kill them. Ooh. Was it really necessary for you to kill them? Surely you could have let them live. It was not my choice. They chose that path when I put an innocent life at risk. I'm sure those bandits were just desperate and not thinking cleverly. It's cruel to take someone's life just because of a poor decision. That's a fair argument. What would you have me do? Would you rather risk the life of the child who did nothing wrong? But yet, should I leave the fate of the bandits and the child to the crowd? What if they tried to break in and the bandits decided to kill the boy? Maybe the crowd would have burned the house down and everyone would have died slowly. At least by my sword those men were given a swift death. It's my duty to uphold the peace. That's what I did. Your words may be correct, but your way of thinking is flawed. You hide behind your duty, but it's still your choice to spare a life or take it. Can you really sleep well with such a flimsy excuse as duty? Ooh, silent. You have an interesting way of thinking. It's nothing I've considered before. You're an interesting girl. Might I know your name? I'm called Cinders. An odd choice. Well, my name is Perrault. My father used to call me that because of my hair. Now it's stuck. Though when my sisters address me, it sounds more like an insult. I see, and I wish you well, Cinders. Perrault is so unusual. On the surface he might be considered cold or cruel, but he takes his responsibility very seriously. Being the captain of the Prince's Guard can't be an easy task. Well, I should probably return to my meal before it goes cold. And then I should head back home. It's getting late. Our residence. Here we go. Everything in this game is so pretty. I'd forgotten how pretty it was. The art direction's just amazing. And there's a new game out by Cube at the moment called Solstice, and I haven't played that yet. Oh, looking forward to it. The journey back to my house was much too short. I'm not looking forward to facing Carmosa or my sisters again. At least I got a rare reprieve from their insults today. I wish it lasted longer. I'm terribly late. Carmosa told me to hurry back, and it's nearly nightfall. I'm sure she'll skin me alive. Cinders, do you have any time? What time is you useless girl? Where have you been all this time? I'm talking back to her. I'm sassing this lady. What I do with my own time is not any of your business. I work for you without any form of compensation, so what do you care if it takes a little longer to get tasks done? I did what you told me to, after all. Foolish girl, a person's usefulness is not merely blindly following orders, but in following them efficiently. You may babble all you like, but the truth is that you're simply a lazy child. At least you managed to finish the task appointed to you, though I take little solace in that. Is it too much to hope that you managed to keep some of the money I gave you? Well, he said the price was 200 gold pieces, so that's what I paid him. A little fib? Why am I not surprised? I suppose it's foolishness to expect more from a girl as disjointed from reality as you. What are you talking about? You never take the first offer. Anyone who conducts business, no, anyone in their right mind knows that. But Tobias is my friend. He would not... Enough. I'm not interested in your excuses. What a disaster. You're more useless than I could have imagined. If I stopped feeding you, it would be exactly what you deserved. I suppose I need to put a warning on this video again for implied neglect. I suppose I would be arrested for petty crime if I did that. Look at her fingernails. Look at her fingernails. But silence! Get out of my sight. Just looking at you makes me ill. You will go to your room and you will stay there until you're summoned. Is that clear? Yes. Oh, meanwhile... My lord, I've been told you wanted to see me. It's Prince Basile. Look at his high collar. I've been informed of the hostage situation in the marketplace today. I also heard that you handled the situation rather admirably. I cannot say that properly. For that I commend you. Thank you, my lord, but the truth is that I regret having to kill so many men. They couldn't even put up a fight. Such is the burden of those in positions of power. We must make difficult decisions for the sake of protecting others. It's not a choice but a duty. And you performed your duty to perfection. Perrault says you honour me with your words, my lord. Tobias says you deserve it. After all, my father, your king, has always spoken well of you. I know he considered you a friend. The king spoke, so I'm honoured by such confidence. And then Prince says, truly? What do you think of my father? How was it to serve under him? There's a lot of emphasis on the under him part. The king was a wise, skillful and strong leader. I would have followed him anywhere. That is what I have heard from everyone who knew him. Already, I fade in comparison. My prince, I have not yet been crowned, as father's last wish was that I should find a wife first. No doubt he wished that I could find someone capable of ruling by my side. Of course, every noble in the land is eagerly pushing an eligible daughter towards me. But I need a strong woman I can rely on, a queen who can support my agenda no matter how hard it's going to be. I am a simple warrior, my lord. I know very little of romance and politics. Nonsense, my father trusted you in more matters than war, and I too am willing to do that. Please advise me, not that the captain is a guard, but as my friend. But I confess, even my own palace is not a safe place for discussing such delicate matters. The walls of years, and I would not wish for my search for a wife to become more public than it already is. Might we go hunting together tomorrow morning? I think we will find the forest a safer place for a discussion. Such an action is dangerous, my lord. If something were to happen to you, there is no one to succeed you on the throne. Is that so? I cannot imagine anything safer than having the famous captain of the guard by my side. That's what you wish, my lord. That's indeed what I wish. You can go now, friend. My prince. Perrault, brave captain of the Royal Guard, first sword of the kingdom, veteran of the Renegade War. Reduced to killing common thugs and guarding market stalls. Not yet aware of how obsolete his role is. These are different times that require a new kind of bravery and power. Our wars will not be fought using iron and fire, but golden lies. There gets his splash screen. Hope you can adapt to these new times, my poor old friend. Because when I become king and start realizing my plans, goodness knows I'm going to need someone like you. Later that night. Finally, I have some time to myself after doing Carmaster's bidding all day. Still, it could have been worse. Carmaster was furious and I got nothing but cold scraps for dinner. At least I was able to get away from the house for most of the day. I always love going into town. Can't believe how exhausted I am after today, though. My feet ache, and I feel so sleepy. I should go to bed. Carmaster certainly won't allow me to sleep in tomorrow. Knocking sound? Was that someone knocking the door? Why would somebody be visiting us at such a late hour? Silence! I paid for your discretion, yet you pound on the front door as if it's a wardroom. Someone says, right, pardon, madam. So I'll be silent as the tombs are. Right away, mum's the word. Carmaster says, enough with your nonsense. The package is ready to go. Can I trust you? Oi, you wound my pride, madam. I'm more trustworthy than an old priest in a confessional. I know this character should probably have a Cockney accent, but I'm not going to attempt one. Such an utterance is of little comfort to me. Hee, no one can escape Carmaster's biting tongue, Cinders says. Carmaster says, now prove there is some value to your words and go before someone sees you. Cinders goes ... I think he's gone. What was all about? What on earth is Carmaster trying to hide? Maybe I should sneak out the window and try to follow him. He can't have gone far. If I leave now, I'm sure I can catch up with him. No, that's crazy. I can't do that. No, we're following him, I see. It's crazy, but this might be my only chance. How long have I waited here wishing for a change? Finally, an opportunity has presented itself. Camusa clearly has a secret. If I could figure it out, I might have an advantage over her. No one is outside the window. Now is a good time as ever. Here goes nothing. Well, now what? I tried to keep my distance while following that man, and now I've lost his trail completely. If he's somewhere up ahead, I really have to hurry to catch up with him. If I accidentally pass him, then I run the risk of running into him when I return home. Shady Character says, ow, curse these demonic excuses for plants. The way you scratch at a fellow, you're more like wildcats and troops. That must be him. He's close, I better hide. And then Shady Character says, blasted rocks, what are they doing in my path? You'd think they'd clear out this place, accounting that a fellow can't see a thing in the dark. It's not proper, I tell you. Well, I'm sure this be the place where I'm scheduled to meet that smart-ass merchant. Oh, here's Tobias! Smart enough not, shouldn't you be more careful when talking about the man that pays you? Oi, boss, I was just talking a little to myself. No harm meant, you know. Truly, I suppose I can let this one go if you brought the package as discreetly as Lady Camusa requested. Of course, no ifs about it, boss. It wounds my honour that you doubt my competence for even a moment. No, I'd never doubt you, now hand it over. Before I do, boss, I have a little something I'm needing to ask you. This is a bit inconsistent with the way his dialogue is written. It says, and what would that be? You know I'm an honest man, but my curiosity just took hold of me so hard, I had to have a look inside this package. And lo and behold, my eye spies a mighty fine necklace set with rubies and made with gold. It's worth thousands of sovereigns at least, yeah? I specifically instructed you not to look inside. And the Shady Character says, but the necklace... Tobias says, yes, it's probably worth quite a lot of money. I don't get it, boss. Why is the noble lady paying us to take this off her hands? Seems all wrong ways round about to me. I'm sure she has her reasons, and you're not being paid to poke around and ask needless questions. In fact, if you don't keep your mouth shut, you won't be paid at all. Whoa, boss, no need to get so angry. My mouth is secure as the royal treasury it is. I doubt the contents are quite as valuable. Still, you completed your task. Here's your pay. 15 sovereigns, try not to drink it all at once. The Shady Character says, me? Never! You wound me with your accusations, boss. Tobias says, I'm sure, we should return to town before someone stumbles upon us. What on earth is Tobias up to, Cinder wonders. Never mind that, if I don't do something, they'll leave before I can do anything. It might be my only chance to confront him, but I probably shouldn't act too impulsively. No, we're confronting him. Well, there's no time like the present. Hold on! Cinders? What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I was following your employee from my house. It looked like he was up to no good. I didn't think he'd lead me to you. You have a lot of explaining to do. The Shady Character says, I'm not sure who the pretty bird is, boss, but she definitely means business. That much I know. You shouldn't have come here, Cinders. And why not? Are you and Camusa up to something? It's not what you think it is. The only reason for this secret is because this is dangerous. Please, it's nothing that you should have to worry about. Really? Because it looks pretty shady to me. Some people value their privacy. There's nothing shady about that. I'm sure I believe that. Should I trust Tobias? No. I don't believe you. It's clear you're doing something underhanded. If Camusa is involved, what other option is there? If our friendship means anything, you won't keep the secrets from me. If friendship meant anything, you would have trusted me when I said it was nothing. And if you're so keen to know, I'll tell you. Just not in our present company. Boss, I'm hurt that you don't trust me. I'm a right honest man, I am. Naturally. Tobias says, Cinders, come see me at my shop sometime this week and I'll tell you. I will. Tobias says, I'm sorry to end this conversation so abruptly, but I must be going. Get yourself home safely, alright? Cinders says, alright. And with that, they're gone. My heart is racing so fast, I can't believe what just happened. I wasn't too hard on Tobias, but I'm sure he was up to no good. I should return home now. Sleeping tonight will certainly be very difficult. In the morning, Shady Character says, Oi, what a night. Maybe boss was right when he said not to drink away my pay in one go. Still can't say it was worth it for how great last night was. Wait, what exactly happened last night? How did I even wind up here? Somebody says the deer went this way, my lord. Oh, someone's coming. Better lay low for a minute. Might. Well, it says hurry before it gets away. But the princess, forget the dear captain, there are more important matters at hand. This is about what you asked yesterday, my lord. I know little of politics or the affairs of the court. That's exactly why I need you. You're straightforward and honest, and you see things I can't. Behind all the smiles, everyone in the court lies to me. No, you're the only man I can trust. I will serve you to the best of my ability. What is it that you wish to discuss? It's about my father's last wish. I must have a wife before I ascend the throne. How am I to choose one? There is a ball in a few days. Isn't that your chance to find an eligible young lady? In theory, but that's the problem. How will I be able to tell? The monarchy is weak without a king, and the nobles around me are plotting to advance themselves. They groom their daughters like prize spaniels in the hopes they'll be taken in by a pretty face. I need a wife who's strong and smart, someone who can rule the kingdom wisely, not feed me her father's poisonous words. But I doubt that I'll ever find such a woman. Don't give up on every maid in the kingdom, my lord. Even yesterday I met a young woman who had a quick wit and a fire in her eyes. Yes, he's talking about Cinders. She did not seem like a woman of ability, though. A shame that is, for I would gladly have gone to see any woman that you hold in such regard. And yet you must choose a wife from among the nobility regardless. It is, after all, tradition. As if tradition mattered to that brood of vipers, the prince says. They plot to control the throne before it is even in my grasp. If I marry to please a powerful house, I risk having a fool for a wife, but what other choice do I have? And Perrault says, if we respected the traditions to the fullest, you'd be able to choose any woman at the ball, even someone you didn't know. How convenient this rule is often forgotten. The prince says, someone I didn't know. Captain, your brilliance perfect. I'm not sure I follow your thinking, my lord. A masquerade ball. I'll be able to choose from the women without discriminating over looks or political ties. That sounds like a rather daft way to choose a wife, but okay. It's been pushing me to follow tradition for so long, they can't complain if I remember the old rules. And Captain, you are truly a remarkable man. I see now why my father trusted you so much. And Perrault goes, of course, my lord. Well, it's always an honour to be of service. Thank you so much, my friend. You are a rare breed indeed, still faithful to your ideals. It says, ideals are not our prey has long since escaped us, and if we linger any longer, people might grow suspicious. You're right, my friend. Let's return to the castle with all haste. Well, I have a solution to mine. I can return with a light heart. The Shady Character goes ... Well, that's a bit of a juicy gossip you don't hear every day. A masquerade ball, huh? I know a certain lady would pay handsomely for this information, that she would. The day may have started lousy after all that night's drinking, but it's turned out to be quite a good one after all. Well, thanks to a few extra rounds at the pub. You can't go wrong with that. Cinders goes, yawn. What time is it? The sun is already so high in the sky, I must have slept in. Considering how long I spent outside last night, that's hardly a surprise. I'm still not sure what to think about what happened, or to trust Tobias, but... well, at least it's something different from the usual. It's strange how my life has become so boring all this time, and suddenly all these things are happening to me. Even stranger than that, I wonder why no one has come to wake me up yet. It must be at least noon, if not later. Surely Carmosa hasn't decided to be gracious and grant me a holiday. Oh, Lady Carmosa yelling, I want none of your pitiful excuses. Uh-oh, Carmosa's definitely not in the greatest mood. I should get going and see what's going on before she catches me like this. Everyone is here. You're an even bigger disappointment than usual. Looks like Carmosa's mad at Gloria today. I wonder why. Hey, Sophia. Cinders, not so loud. I don't want to get us in trouble. I'll miss any of this. But what's going on? Business as usual. Mother's in a bad mood, and Gloria was the nearest thing she could yell at. Carmosa says, I'm not interested in your excuses. It's your duty to make sure there's enough wood for the fireplace. Gloria says, but the son is allegedly ill, then find someone else. Do it yourself if you have to. I'm sorry, Mother, I understand. If you truly understand, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. I'm wasting my breath. I can only hope that you've learned your lesson and this won't happen again. Seems I can't trust you girls with even the smallest task. I wish that one of you would finally take charge of things. Yes, Mother. Well, don't just say yes. Prove your worth by taking action. Make sure dinner is ready in 2 hours. I expect the wood to be chopped by then as well. Don't worry, Mother, I will. Cinders, Sophia, why were you two wasting your time eavesdropping instead of being useful? Sophia says, tee-hee, it's not a waste to watch the mighty all-knowing Gloria get scolded by Mum. Gloria goes, ... Oh, what's this? You usually such a sharp reply, but now you can't think of anything to say. Whatever happened to the perfect, glorious, outspoken Gloria? One scolding from Mum is all it takes to shut you up. I don't have time to deal with your childish jealousy right now, Gloria retorts, but watch your tongue. It will certainly get you in trouble someday. Anyway, you two heard Mother. Dinner must be ready in 2 hours, so I get started. Sophie says, what? Why do we have to get dinner ready? Because I'll be busy taking care of Mother's other needs, like getting the wood chopped. If you'd rather not, I can always tell Mother you refuse to obey her orders. Sophie says, fine, I'll do it, just pray that your food isn't poisoned. Rose says, haha, as if you have the guts to do such a thing, little sister. Now if you excuse me, I have duties to attend to. Sophie says, well, it looks like I'm stuck working with you, Cinders. Why are you so cruel to Gloria? You shall have told her. Oh, just because you shall have told her. Well, you really told her off. Nicely done. Of course I did. It's nice to see Gloria get a taste of her own poison once in a while. It's even nicer to see her at a loss for words. You really hate her, don't you? I never thought about it before, but I guess I do. Gloria was always so cruel to me. She was trying to be like Mom, and she thinks Mom will acknowledge her if she keeps putting me down. Well, things haven't been as bad ever since you came along. You're getting the brunt of it now. But yes, I hate her. I didn't always hate her, but I definitely do now. Cinder says, at least she got her due this time. She might become Most's favourite, but we're the ones on top for now. True, but I don't feel that great about it. Well, that's not important. If we don't finish dinner on time, we won't be on top for much longer. And I'm going to end this episode here. Hi, this is Fo. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and if you really liked it, please subscribe.